Okay, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. This is my normal introduction. My name is Victor, and I'm going to be your anchor for this presentation. So today I want to talk about digital marketing. I want to talk about digital marketing plans. How do you create a digital marketing plan for your business, for your enterprise? This is a 266 slide complete digital marketing training that covers a variety of digital marketing components, or what we call digital marketing strategy. But before I do that, for persons that are new to digital marketing, or you understand some basics of digital marketing, which is actually you trying to communicate the value of your product or service to a potential customer. Some people mistake marketing to be sales. They are two different things. But before going deep into marketing or trying to go through the entire curriculum, I want to let you know how you can create an automated digital marketing plan for your business. So most people understand what it means to post on Facebook, create a blog, create a Twitter account, create an Instagram account, get some followers and whatever. So most of those things are just aspects of marketing. So, but in this very short 10-15 minutes video, stay with me. I want to let you understand that if you need to succeed in doing marketing for your business, for your enterprise, for your NGO, for your person, depending on what kind of brand you're representing or you want to push out to the internet to prospective clients, you need to understand how to create a plan, a schedule, how to automate it, and how to make it give you results, right? So there are a few questions you need to answer if you want to get leads. Leads, I mean prospects. Because a business that does not have prospects on a daily basis, of course, that business is going to fold up. So if you've not liked, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'm going to be doing the comprehensive training curriculum. That's going to be in, let's say, 20-30 video series for the entire curriculum. But before I get to that, I just want to do this introduction on how you can automate digital marketing plan for your business. Now, feel free to share the video to your friends and colleagues that have enterprises, that have businesses, that have something that they need other people to know about. Because digital marketing is you trying to communicate value of any product, any service, or whatever. In doing that, you want to create a relationship, and you want that relationship to translate to a transaction, right? So a few things I want to address in this video. I want to let you know some few questions you need to answer. Then I want to talk about the AIDA model, right? So the AIDA model is very critical, it's very important in you automating your marketing. If you don't understand this, you're going to get marketing very, very wrong. What you don't know, of course, you're not going to do well. You want to understand how to use the 4-stage process to automate your marketing, to make marketing very fun and very, very easy. Then I'll let you know what you need to do at each stage of your marketing process. So let's get down to business. First thing, we want to ask the right questions. So the first thing we want to ask ourselves is, what are our business and marketing goals? Different businesses have different goals, right? Somebody's goal might be to get more clients. Somebody's goal might be to get more awareness. Somebody else's goal might be, okay, I want to create impact. I want people to be able to see me in a particular light, in a particular kind of persona. I want to create a kind of brand image. Somebody else's goal might be to just see himself as a better competitor or as an authority in a particular subject. Now, the way you're going to approach somebody that is just trying to create impact is different from the way you approach marketing for somebody that wants to have sales. It's also different from somebody that his or her interest is to grow social media followership. It's different from somebody that wants to maybe create a community. People create communities over the internet. Somebody might say, okay, I want to build a tribe of 10,000 followers for an end goal later on. This is, for instance, some people open Instagram accounts, and once they open Instagram account, what they do is that they just want to be posting some stuff. They are interested in building that community first. Maybe once they get to 10,000 or 20,000 followers, they now want to start promotionals. You see, the goal is different from somebody else that actually want to make sales for his or her product or service within a short period of 7 days or 10 days. It's different from somebody that is doing an event and he wants people to attend that event and is selling tickets. So you need to understand business goals. Once you understand business goals, then you now can start planning whichever strategy is going to work for that. Number two, what is your digital marketing budget? I find people meeting me and say, I want to market. I remember there was somebody that wanted to do marketing, for instance, some time ago. He called, said he wants to market. I said, okay, what do you want to market? He said, okay, he has a salon. He does for male, for female, for kids, for this, pedicure, manicure, all of that. Asked him, what's your budget? As a project manager, by the way, I approach digital marketing and most of the things I do in business in tech as per budget, scope, time, quality, and some other constraints as a project manager. If you check the channel, you're going to see a comprehensive project management training curriculum. I think it's about 6 videos. It covers the 10 knowledge areas, the 6 process group. So I bring that also when I do digital marketing, for instance. I told the guy, what's your budget? This was like some 5-6 years ago. So he said, I think 10,000 Naira. So I'm making this video from Nigeria. So 10,000 Naira then was roughly about $30. So I told him, if you have $30, if that's your budget, please get all your contacts, get an SMS, bulk SMS blast or SMS sending platform, recharge it, send SMS greetings to all your contacts and tell them you just launched your salon. That's all. That marketing budget is very small to engage a digital marketer. So a digital marketer is going to be working with budgets because you have paid means of doing marketing, you have free means of doing marketing. So when doing your marketing, you want to have hybrid strategy where you're going to be doing some things free. For instance, if you go to Facebook and you post something on Facebook, that's free. If you boost that post, that is paid, right? If you open Google My Business account, for instance, and you make a post on Google My Business, right? I'm going to make several videos on several aspects of marketing as I've started on the digital marketing playlist. So for instance, if you open Google My Business account and you make a post on Google My Business, that's free. If you do Google AdWords, that is paid. So in marketing, your budget tells what you're able to do and what you won't be able to do. And your marketing should not just be about completely free channels. So you want to have a mix so that you can achieve results in a timely manner. So you have to define what your marketing budget is. So your marketing budget will tell what you're able to do and what you're able to achieve. The third question is, who are your target audience? Now, there's what we call market segmentation. Market segmentation will help you say, are my products and services for the elderly, for the youngsters, for academicians, for students, for professionals, for business people? You have to have a target audience. If your product or service have multi-target audience, then you can segment, rechannel, and send whatever promotionals you are sending to your different sub-target market or sub-target customers. So you need to get that clear because people have different personnel, different needs. So there's what to call pain points. When we do the digital marketing curriculum training, you get to understand most of these things in details. So you need to achieve that. Can you describe your audience with discrete buyer personnel? There's what we call buying keywords. If somebody comes from Google, for instance, and is searching to buy something, what is it going to be looking out for? Which online channel does your audience use? We just did the digital marketing boot camp, telling some students that you need to be everywhere your audience are. For everywhere you have your audience, you need to be there. If more of your audience are on YouTube, you want to be on YouTube. If more of your audience are on Facebook, you want to be on Facebook. If you're more of your audience on LinkedIn, which is more of, let's say, professional platform, you want to be there. They're on Twitter, you want to be there. You want to be as much as possible everywhere where you have your customer. That's why if you need to do digital marketing, you will now need to have a plan. After this video, the next series of videos I'm going to be posting, that's why you need to subscribe and stay on the channel. It's how to now create a schedule. So you need a plan. With a plan, you can now create a schedule. So you want to have a calendar that has 30 days or 28 days. Day 1, day 2, up to day 30. You want to say, okay, this is what I'm going to do day 1. I'm going to do day 2. Once you create the plan and create the strategy, then put that in a schedule, it makes life easy. You might just be spending 30, 40 minutes on an hour every day on your marketing campaign. You can even do one 30 minutes early during the day, and maybe 30 minutes later at night. It makes it very simple. That way, you've automated your marketing plan. And what is going to happen is that you can now outsource some aspect of those marketing campaigns. That way, you get faster results, and it will help you to track. Now, what customer outcomes do you want to achieve? Your customers have pain points. So pain points are actually the needs of your customers. For instance, in training, there are some students who meet in training, they want to maybe immigrate, they want to travel abroad. Some want to get certifications, some want to get a job, some want to get hands-on skills, some want to freelance, some want to start up a new company based on the skills that you're teaching them. So you see, these are different buyer personas. So you need to segment them and meet those needs. So when you're marketing, you are telling them the solutions that you're actually rendering. So if you market without selling value, so to the customer, if you mention these things, then those are his or her pain points. You are literally saying, I can satisfy your needs. But when you do marketing and you're just talking about yourself, then typically there's no benefits, right? So you must talk about benefits. That's why marketing is about what? Communicating value. What benefit your product is going to render to that particular customer, right? In doing that, you want to create a relationship. Then you want that relationship to translate into a transaction. Okay. So the next thing is, what alternate solutions are your potential customers selecting? This is where market diversification comes in. A customer can pick you, or rather, a customer might decide not to pick you because he's finding an alternative. You have that in drinks, you have that in training, you have that in products, you have that in services, right? Somebody might need a social media marketing training, whereas you offer a digital marketing training. So digital marketing comprises all aspects of marketing. Somebody might just be interested in just social media marketing, whereas somebody else might just be interested in SEO because he works as a web designer or a web developer with a team of marketers. So his own interest is to do technical SEO. Getting the point? Good. So alternate solutions. So you want to look at that and see if you can factor that into your product or services, or if you can offer that as different offerings or add-ons to your potential clients. So what change is needed to improve the customer experience? Yes, this is what you do from time to time. This is very important in you doing the plan. Remember I said we're looking at plan now. We're going to look at schedule, then we'll look at strategy. Or rather, we'll look at plan, look at strategy, then we'll look at schedule. If we look at our plan, then we'll create a strategy on how to achieve that plan. Then we now put our strategy into our calendar. Then the work is done. Because with your strategy, anybody can pick that on and ride on and achieve awesome results. So how will digital marketing methods improve the experience? So how are you going to do it that's going to help you improve the process? When we start doing the strategy, you're going to understand that. Because I prefer to teach people strategy than to teach people how to post on Facebook, Twitter, how to do an ad. If you want to learn how to do an ad, for instance, just Google how to do an ad. It's very easy. It'll tell you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. It helps no one. If you do an ad, you could burn $1,000 and you get 0 results. That's why I see people saying Facebook ad does not work, Instagram does not work, right? Because they are getting strategy wrong. They're getting planning wrong. So once you get planning wrong and get strategy wrong, you lose your money. You give your money to Zuckerberg, you give your money to Twitter, and the rest. So you get 0 cash for that, or you get 0 results. What data does your company need to better understand customer behavior and preference? Like later on in the curriculum, when we talk about KPIs, key performance index, you cannot do marketing without understanding data. You want to tell for every marketing effort you do, how are you going to measure? That is number 12. How are you going to measure how many people visited the website? You want to know how many people clicked on your link? You want to know how many people filled your form, your leads, how many leads did you acquire? You want to know how many people purchased. With that, you're able to calculate how much profit you're making for your marketing budget or your marketing efforts. That will help you to rinse and repeat to now become a better digital marketer. Who do you need to share your plan with? So if you're working in a team, how are you going to do that? So all of these 13 questions, you need to answer them. So in subsequent videos, we will have a case study, we will answer them, then we will now use that to create a strategy. Next, I want to look at the AIDA model. If you're creating a plan for marketing, AIDA model is a very, very solid digital marketing model you want to understand. It's saying you cannot get action, which is actually sales, without first understanding people need to be aware of your product and services. There's a difference between sales and marketing, right? So in sales, it's more transactional. You want to now take $10, give me the product or give me the service. In marketing, we are communicating the value that this product or service is going to help you, is going to benefit you, is going to get to you. But most people try to do marketing, but what they are doing is what? Sales. They're trying to sell. But in marketing, we don't sell. Don't get it mixed up. So in marketing, we are communicating value, right? In sales, we're actually doing the transaction. I go over it again. For me to get sales, I have to do marketing. I have to get awareness, attention of that prospective buyer. I have to get his interest. I have to make sure that he now has desire. He now takes an action and gives me cash. So at the attention stage, there are a set of things you need to do as a marketer to draw attention. So we have several components in digital marketing. I'll talk about that later on. At interest stage, there are several components you can explore, you can infuse into your marketing campaign to make sure that you hold people's interest. At the desire stage, there are several things you need to do based on the niche, based on the product, based on the service, based on the plan you already have. Then you now have action. So as a good digital marketer, you don't want to stop at just, we call it hit and run. You don't want to have a hit and run or a one-time client. You want a client that will help you go back and repeat this model. So you want to be having recurring income from one client, or he's going to be referring others back to your, what you call your sales funnel or your model. So if the client is satisfied, right? This confidence, he comes back. Just today, we finished a particular program, a particular training. I have some students coming back to say, okay, I want to do this course. I want to do this other training program. I want to do this training program. They just attended just 2 classes and they still have like 3-4 weeks to go. Why is that happening? You see, you're already getting confident. So the person is trying to get back into the channel, the funnel. So if you can optimize this very well, you keep having repeat customers. You keep having customers referring others. But if you don't master the art and the science of marketing, you keep having people taking action by chance, maybe, and they go away. You lose them to other businesses. So I'll talk more about the AIDA model very well, but I'll use this also to explain that so in the AIDA model, what does it stand for? A is what? Attention. Getting a potential patient attention and making him or her aware of your service. You could call the person a patient, you could call the person a prospect, you could call the person a lead. If I sell laptops, for instance, I sell IT infrastructure, hardware, server, router, switches, and the rest. My first goal as a marketer is that I want to draw attention and I want to get just your details, your leads, your phone number, your email, and your interest. That's my, I'm not interested in selling. Once you start selling at this point, people lose interest because you're after my money. But once you can be able to grab somebody's attention, and we are saying that in digital marketing, there are several things you could bring up here to help people grab their attention. We could talk about that later on. So in interest, you want to make sure that you hold the person's interest. In desire, we're saying that you are doing something to help the person choose you over several other service providers. Then at this point, the person is just, my money is your money. I have a client that wants to do a particular service. From what the client told me, I can understand that the client is now here because the client is sold out. It's just a matter of time. The client will come and give you money, right? Now, take for instance, you offer training programs or you offer consulting. How do we implement the AIDA model? So for your business, you're going to think about how you can implement the AIDA model for your business to achieve the best results. What do I do to get awareness if I offer consulting services? I need to write articles. I need to do advertisement. I need to do webinars. Like I'm doing a free webinar. Ordinarily, you have to pay for this, but it's coming free. I'm going to be recording the entire curriculum. So make sure you subscribe. If you have a question, leave that in the comment section. And I'm just doing awareness, right? I am not selling jack. If you get to the blog, the website, you see several articles, several content. There could be advertisement for free programs, for free trainings, for webinars, for podcasts. And I can be using paid or search or landing pages to do all of that. All I am interested in is just to get you aware of the value I am trying to communicate to you. For me to go forward, to push you into taking action, what do I need to do? Web content. I still need to push out more content. At this stage, I am more interested in getting your name, email, your interest, and the rest. Then at this stage, I want to start pushing additional content. I could start saying, okay, I have some newsletters. I could send you content from time to time, let's say once in a week, 2 times in a week. Maybe you subscribe to a newsletter and I send you stuff, nice stuff, free stuff. Still keep you warm, still keep you interested, right? Desire. So what do I now do? I give you white paper. So I keep increasing the value of what I have to deliver to you. Microsite, brochures. I cannot give you brochures, price sheets, ebooks. So instead of just giving you a 4-page document, I'm not giving you a book. So I could send you, okay, how this book is 266 pages. It's a complete training curriculum. So if you need it, you subscribe. Once you subscribe to the channel or subscribe to whatever, you have that. Or do you have any need? Do you have any templates you need, or do you know have what you need, whatever, I give that to you. So that way you it's now past interest. There's now a desire somehow to take action. What other way can I make you take more action? I give you case studies. I tell you, okay, 10, 15, 20 clients that digital marketing service have been done to or for. I tell you testimonials of other persons that have engaged in digital marketing mentorship trainings and whatever, and the results they have. I give you data sheets. I can sign you up to a free e-learning program. At this point, you just want to pay for a premium service. This is an application of how to use the AIDA model for whatever kind of business. I'll stop the video here. I'll continue the training curriculum by telling you how can you do this and create a strategy for maybe one or two business examples. Once you can do that, the next thing we want to do is to create a plan. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have questions, feel free to ask within the comment section, and also do share to your friends and those that have interest in actually doing digital marketing, doing it rightly, doing it with least effort, and getting maximum results. Thank you very much. My name remains Victor.